Certainly, here's a short story inspired by the title. Top HFY Stories, The Perks of Paradise. In the far reaches of the galaxy, humanity had carved out its place among the stars. Earth was a cherished home world, but the jewel of the Terran Federation was Eden Prime, a planet so idyllic it seemed to be drawn from dreams. Lush forests, crystalline lakes, and skies that danced with auroras made it the crown jewel of human colonization efforts. It was paradise, carefully terraformed and maintained to perfection. But Eden Prime wasn't just a utopia for humanity's elite, it was also the battleground of an unspoken war, a war not for survival, but for recognition. The aliens called themselves the Zorvians, tall, elegant, and with an intellect that surpassed most sentient species. They had long dismissed humanity as an upstart race, fit only for cautionary tales. To them, humans were ambitious but clumsy, a dangerous combination for a galaxy striving for peace. Then came the perk trials. The Zorvians prided themselves on what they called cultural meritocracies. To join the Galactic Council, a species had to demonstrate that it brought unique value to the galactic community. While most species showcased their technological advancements, artistic heritage, or philosophical insights, humanity had taken a different path. They invited the Council to Eden Prime for a week-long retreat. "Experience our paradise," the Terran ambassador had said with a sly grin. "The answer to our merit lies there." On the first day, Zorvian delegates were skeptical. Humans showed them the forests, with tree canopies so vast they resembled living cathedrals. They were unimpressed. "This is mere terraforming," one delegate scoffed. "Any species with enough resources could accomplish this." On the second day, the humans took their guests diving into the rainbow reefs of the Azure Ocean. Bioluminescent fish darted among coral structures that pulsed with color. The Zorvians admitted it was beautiful but still declared it insufficient. "Aesthetic value alone does not define worth," they said. It was on the third day that things changed. The Zorvians were invited to partake in a cultural exchange. They were greeted by human poets, musicians, and chefs who introduced them to the essence of humanity's creative spirit. The Zorvians found themselves moved in ways they hadn't anticipated. A violinist's haunting melody evoked memories of their own ancestors' struggles. A poet's verses about loss and resilience stirred something deeply buried in their psyches. A meal of spices, textures, and flavors left them awestruck. "This," one Zorvian murmured, "this is profound." By the seventh day, the Zorvians were transformed. They had learned that humanity's greatest strength wasn't just in what it created, but in how it could evoke connection and meaning through its creations. Humanity didn't merely shape paradise, it lived it, breathed it, and shared it with others. When the Council reconvened, the Zorvian report was glowing. The humans bring to the galaxy an intangible yet invaluable gift, the ability to remind us why we strive, dream, and endure. Humanity was welcomed into the Galactic Council with open arms. Eden Prime became a universal symbol, not of humanity's dominance, but of its unparalleled capacity to turn even paradise into a shared experience. And so, the story of Eden Prime and the perk trials became one of the greatest HFY, humanity, fuck yeah, stories ever told, a tale of how humans turned skepticism into admiration, not through conquest, but through the simple, profound act of sharing their paradise. Would you like any adjustments or additions to this story? The Perks of Paradise Part 2, Eden Prime's success didn't go unnoticed. As the Galactic Council welcomed humanity with cautious optimism, other species began to send emissaries to study the human phenomenon. Eden Prime became not just a paradise but a hub of interstellar diplomacy and cultural exchange. The human delegation, led by Ambassador Yara Lee, embraced the challenge. They understood that Eden Prime's beauty and their cultural prowess were only the beginning. To secure their place in the galaxy, humanity had to demonstrate that they were more than dreamers, they were builders, innovators, and unifiers. A new challenge. 6 months after the perk trials, the Zorvian ambassador, Vithan, requested a private meeting with Yara. His demeanor was serious, a stark contrast to the awe he had shown during his time on Eden Prime. "We've received troubling reports," Vithan said, his golden eyes narrowing. "The Cthulhu Union is mobilizing fleets near the rim. They claim humanity's ascension threatens galactic stability. They refuse to acknowledge your place on the Council." Yara frowned. The Cthulhu were a warlike species, proud and territorial. They had never warmed to humanity's entry into the galactic stage. "Do they intend to act on this?" she asked. "They've issued a challenge," Vithan replied, "a test of merit. They demand you prove your worth, not through words or art, but in action. They've proposed a joint project, restoring Altheres V. Altheres V was a dead world, ravaged by centuries of war and neglect. The challenge was clear: if humanity could revive it, they would cement their place among the stars. If they failed, their credibility, and their place on the council, would crumble. Reviving a dead world. The task was monumental. Altheres V was toxic, its atmosphere barely breathable, its soil barren, but humanity had faced challenges like this before. Drawing on centuries of terraforming expertise, they assembled a team of scientists, engineers, and environmentalists. The first step was to stabilize the atmosphere. Massive orbital platforms released drones equipped with nanotechnology to scrub the skies of pollutants. Meanwhile, ground teams began reintroducing hardy, genetically modified plants capable of thriving in the harsh conditions. The Kthara, true to their word, sent a delegation to oversee the project. Though initially skeptical, they couldn't help but marvel at humanity's ingenuity. "Your methods are unconventional," admitted Commander Jacques. "The Kthar are a leader. We would have used brute force, reshaping the planet with massive engines, but your precision is remarkable." "We don't just rebuild," Yara explained during one of their inspections. "We heal. The goal isn't just to make Altheres V habitable, it's to make it thrive." A galactic triumph. Months turned into years, and Altheres V began to transform. Rivers flowed again, carrying clear water through valleys that had been dry for millennia. Forests sprang to life, their canopies teeming with life. The Kthara delegation, once stoic, became invested in the project, contributing their own expertise to accelerate the process. When the first native species, long thought extinct, was reintroduced to the planet, the Kthara held a ceremony to mark the occasion. Commander Jacques, addressing both his people and the human team, said, "You have done more than restore a world, you have restored hope. Humanity has proven itself worthy, not as conquerors, but as caretakers." The success of Altheres V silenced humanity's critics. The Kthara became unlikely allies, their respect for humans solidified. Eden Prime remained a symbol of humanity's potential, but Altheres V became a testament to its determination and vision. The legacy. As the years passed, Eden Prime and Altheres V became cornerstones of humanity's galactic identity. The phrase "the perks of paradise" took on new meaning, representing not just the beauty humanity could create but the bonds it could forge through resilience and collaboration. And in the archives of the Galactic Council, the story of humanity's rise continued to inspire, a tale of how, even among the stars, they remained dreamers, builders, and stewards of life. Would you like to continue the story, or focus on another chapter of humanity's adventures? The Perks of Paradise Part 3. Humanity's success on Altheres V had elevated its standing in the galaxy. As the restoration project thrived, more species began to collaborate with humans, eager to learn their methods and share their own expertise. Humanity was no longer seen as an upstart but as a vital force for growth and unity. Yet, with newfound respect came new challenges. The call from the fringe. The Galactic Council received a distress signal from the fringe worlds, a cluster of isolated planets on the edge of the galaxy. The call came from a species called the Sylvanii, a reclusive and mysterious people who had rarely interacted with the broader galactic community. The message was cryptic: "Our world is dying, we seek aid." The Council debated the matter. The Sylvanii had long avoided contact, and their reluctance to share information made many suspicious. But humanity saw an opportunity. "We'll go," Ambassador Yara Lee volunteered. The council hesitated. "The fringe worlds are dangerous," warned a Zorvian delegate. "Pirates, unstable wormholes, and wild cosmic phenomena make it treacherous." "All the more reason we should help," Yara countered. "If the Sylvanii truly need aid, we cannot turn our backs." Journey to the unknown. A Terran vessel, Aurora's Grace, was dispatched with a team of human and allied scientists, diplomats, and engineers. The journey to the fringe was perilous. The crew navigated asteroid fields, dodged pirate ambushes, and traversed an unstable wormhole that almost tore the ship apart. When they finally arrived, the Sylvanii home world, Aetheris, was a haunting sight. Once lush with bioluminescent forests and crystalline oceans, the planet was now shrouded in a grey haze. The land was cracked, the oceans receding, and the air thick with toxins. The Sylvanii greeted the team with wary gratitude. They were a delicate, ethereal species with translucent skin and glowing eyes that dimmed with their world's decay. "Our lifeblood is fading," said Eris, the Sylvanii leader. "Our world is bound to us, and we to it. If it dies, so do we." The race against time. The human team quickly realized the magnitude of the crisis. Aetherus wasn't just a planet, it was a living, symbiotic organism intertwined with the Sylvanii. The environmental collapse was accelerating, and standard terraforming techniques wouldn't suffice. "It's not just about repairing the planet," said Elena Verick, the lead human scientist. "We need to heal its connection to the Sylvanii. This is a biological and metaphysical challenge." Drawing on humanity's history of combining science and intuition, the team devised a radical plan. Using advanced biotechnology, they created harmony seeds, engineered to resonate with the Sylvanii and the planet's unique ecosystem. When planted, the seeds would spread, re-establishing the life-giving symbiosis. But there was a catch. The process required the Sylvanii to actively participate, channeling their energy into the seeds. It was a risky, exhausting effort that would strain their fragile bodies. "We're willing to try," Eris said. "If this is the only way, we will give all we have." Rebirth. The planting ceremony was a profound moment. Under a darkened sky, humans and Sylvanii worked side by side, sowing the harmony seeds across the barren landscape. As the Sylvanii sang ancient melodies, the seeds began to glow, their light spreading like veins through the ground. The transformation was slow but undeniable. The grey haze lifted, revealing patches of vibrant green. Rivers began to flow, and the air filled with a faint, sweet scent. The Sylvanii, once dim and frail, began to regain their luminous glow. By the time the aurora's grace departed, Aetherus was on the path to recovery. A new chapter. The rescue of Aetherus solidified humanity's reputation as a unifying force. The Sylvanii, once reclusive, became active members of the galactic community, their gratitude to humanity forging a deep bond. Back on Eden Prime, Yara Lee addressed a gathering of the Galactic Council. "The perks of paradise are not just what we create for ourselves but what we share with others. Paradise is not a place, it is a commitment to life, growth, and connection. That is humanity's greatest contribution to the galaxy." The story of Aetherus joined the ranks of humanity's greatest HFY tales, a reminder that even on the edge of oblivion, humanity could find a way to heal and thrive. Would you like to explore the aftermath of Aetherus, or delve into another galactic adventure?